Here's 4 things that you need to be doing to build trust with your clients before you actually even work on them. Number 1, we need to ask better questions. Mainly what I'm talking about here is in the consultation, we need to be asking way better questions, way more questions, deeper questions, right? We need to be figuring out where they are now. We need to be figuring out where they want to go, what their dreams and goals are, what they want life to be like. We want to paint a clear picture of what that looks like. And we want to figure out what are the things that are stopping them from getting there. What are the obstacles to getting there, right? So we need to be asking those type of questions and probing more and asking more. Tell me more about that. When you say blank, what do you mean? When you say your shoulder hurts, how do you mean? Can you explain that to me? What happens, right? Why is it even important for you to be out of pain, right? We need to be asking better questions in the consultation. It builds trust, right? When somebody feels understood, it builds trust. When you actually take time to ask good questions and really learn about your customer, it builds trust. When trust goes up, stress goes down, right? So you're already creating relaxation before you even work on them. Number 2, you need to reset their expectations on what results are possible. Everybody in their mind has an expectation of what they want and what they expect. We have to extract that out of them, see if that's possible, and if it's not, we need to reset their expectations around what actually is possible, right? So you need to set expectations for what's realistically achievable in the session. And then ideally, you want to exceed those expectations, if possible. The third thing you want to do is you want to frame pressure, right? A lot of people will tell clients, well, we want to be at like a 7 out of 10, or like on a 1, 2, 3 scale, we want to be at the 2, this perfect pressure. Or even what I say is I want it to be like right around about it hurts so good, right? But then we need to frame what that feels like. And I will literally show them the feeling that I want them to have, which is like, I want it to feel like, oh, right there, like this type of, feeling, this type of relief. Like it might be a little tender, but it still feels really good. When you feel that, that's where we want to be. That's where it's deep enough that you feel like it's doing something beneficial, but it isn't so light that you feel like I'm just rubbing lotion on you. I want to find this perfect pressure for you, right? So I give them a frame of what that actually looks like and what they can expect. Because when I just say, oh, I want to be at a 7 out of 10, that's up to, like, that's subjective. Like they're not really sure, well, what does a 7 feel like? So we have to show them what, even if you do use the number scale, we need to show them exactly what they should be experiencing at the 7 or at the 6 or at the 5 or whatever number you want to pick, right? And then the 4th thing that you want to do to build trust is actually have a plan. You see, when people have a plan, they are trustworthy, right? If something went down, let's say you're at a big building at a party and a bomb went off and somebody said, follow me, I know where to go, right? That would build trust, and you would immediately trust that person and follow them to exit the building. It's the same thing in session. If you have a plan and communicate it to them, it builds trust that you actually know what you're doing and you have a path that you are going down and they are willing to follow you there. So those are the 4 things. Ask better questions, set customer expectations or reset them if necessary, frame pressure to let them know what they're experiencing, and 4, have a plan and communicate that plan to them before the session starts so that they can stay out of their head wondering what's going to happen next, and they can just lay there and relax knowing that they are in good hands. If you like this type of content, make sure you follow me. If you want free business coaching, you can go to the link and subscribe to my email newsletter where I give free business coaching in that newsletter. I hope you have a great day. Peace.